Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Pinstar Plays Little Big Workshop Episode 3. So, in our last episode, we got our tables production line up. I did do some reviewing of some of our stuff here, and I can see some room for improvement here. First off, nothing wrong with the shelf, but if we make this the assembly station, use this, we can do away with this whole thing, this large shelf, so we can sell this beast. Actually, there's a whole bunch of equipment here that we don't need, really. We want to kind of liquidate everything in this room, just to clear things out a little bit, get the air clean. I mean, yeah, I could disassemble them, but honestly, they get in the way, and rebuying them is not that expensive. And honestly, these decorations are a bit obsolete. So yeah, we're going to have a truck here, and that should take away all of the sold inventory. We can also get rid of these erroneous zones. We can always remake them. Those are free. Get rid of you. And now what we can do is we can... boy, that machine's loud, isn't it? We can put this finished goods zone up here. Now, actually, yeah, we could. Hang on, let me move this thing down a little bit, because I want to slip a few more things back there. Now that we have a little bit more room for our tables, and more importantly, the finished goods of our tables. Because, yeah, the tables can't be stacked. Hang on. I think yeah. That's better. Sorry about that, guys. I did not want to be grinding into your ears all episode. Right then. So, that should improve things around here. Oh, yeah, the other thing is we want to get your priority up a little bit, just to make sure people are doing that correctly. Right then. So, let's see here. Now we've got our barber dolls going here, but we're about done with this particular run, and unfortunately, the market for these dolls are going down. They're going down. Now, we do want to order some more Barbara dolls, but, I mean, the market's still fresh, and there's only 23 units of demand here. Ordering another lot of them, they're going to be sitting on the shelves for forever. So I think we're going to have to go to the other dolls here. These things. They're not the Barbara dolls, they're the freaking Karen dolls. I don't know why people want these, but obviously they don't want to pay too much for them. But yeah, the Karen dolls. Barbara dolls, you pull the string on the back and they tell you cool space facts. And the Karen dolls just demand to speak to your manager. I don't know why people want the Karen dolls, but we're gonna make them. It pains me to say that. But we got to keep our production line active. We don't want to have lazy assets. And 36 seems to be the magic number, and that's how many dolls can fit on one large shelf. So let's execute this beast. Obviously, they're going to finish up the rest of the proper Barbara dolls. Yeah, this will just keep our plastics department busy. We have everybody employed here. Yeah, we got our max 10 out of 10, so we got to level up a little bit before we can do any more. The other thing I want to do is, actually no, I think we're good for them. Oh yeah, I wanted to kit this room out a little bit more. So we got all the two-piece things along here in the back. So let's add these back in one at a time. Yeah, I know I sold them. Whee! Yeah, we'll just order you first. And then once it gets placed, we can put one more thing, or we could just no, we'll put one more. We'll put one more plant there just to get this place nice and happy. I mean, we're at a plus 36, but the more you lean towards the comfort, the less people need to take breaks, and that's a good thing all around. All said and done, that is a very good thing. Oh yeah, that's the other thing we should order. Is I yanked out a couple of things here. Actually, we can do a water cooler here. Yes. That will do quite nicely. That'll get this room nice and happy. I should have ordered that along with the cactus, but whatevs. We'll figure it out. Because it's a different item type. Before we were rocking double cactus here, but the second one had the penalty to it. But now, since these are two unique items, they both get their full beneficial force. Tables are doing quite nicely here. We're definitely. I'm glad we had the double things. They have to machine out 4 legs just to make the one table. So it makes sense to have double-barreled of these things, just to make the legs properly and quickly enough. Whereas the boards, they just got to cut them in half here, and then cut them in half twice here, rather, and then get 4 boards, line them up together, and glue them together, and that makes the tabletop. So it's a little bit less sub-processing with the wood. Alright, let's see here. Let's speed things up just a smidge here. And see, yeah, this is precisely why I was doing that. Okay, let's fill the market for our alien Karen doll. Not the Karen dolls. These are the Barber dolls. These are the good ones. Ba-ba-doom, ba-da-bing. Not quite enough for a level, but we're getting there. Obviously, it's going to take a little... Ah, no! No! Evil McBastardson is taking a... Yep, there's the symbol. Ah, crap. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay, that's bad. Alright, well, I guess there goes the dolls. And I don't want to slum it with the Karen dolls too long. Alright. You know what? We change a plan. Ooh, what's this? Ah! I think, my friends, we have a new game plan in order here. Look at this toy food. There's 2 sets of it. Actually, both sets of it are pretty darn good. Oh, hey! We're getting FedExed here. He was sick of waiting for us to empty his truck out, so he just chucked it. Luckily, we didn't have too much left over to chuck. But yeah, all right, we're gonna have to expand our plastics department in order to accommodate the food. So let's do that. Let's do that right now. Yeah, yeah. And then we will take a bulldozer to here. There we go. That's not going to cause... they'll still be able to do what they're doing, even with the construction going on in their department. But I think we'll be in good shape otherwise. And yes, I know, we still have a whole other room. I could spill over into it. I'm choosing not to. This is going to be its own dedicated space. In fact, I might even just pre-expand this space so I have more room to do whatever the heck I want with it. Just to keep things flowing, It will, it'll work out nicely that way. I promise. Now, there should be ways to buy more plots, but I don't think we can get into plot building just yet. Client relations, workers, research and development. One of these, all right, so yeah, this lets me buy the plots. All right, so we can get into that later. We do have the ability to get more workers. That might be a paramount one to get. Let's do that. Because we could use the extra workers. I think our break room can support about 12 people before people start passing out. We don't quite have the room, the budget to build a whole new one, but we'll do what we can here. And we're about to make a whole huge bit of bank here with what we've got. Yeah, here's our stock of tables all lining up nicely. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we could order that other plant while we're here. Luckily, they don't charge you like a nominal shipping fee, so if you just buy things one at a time. All right, goodbye, alien Barbara dolls. You were good to the company. You were good to us. All right, the tables are almost done. We should order another production run of it. Let's go with 12. That doesn't make any waste material. Yeah. Oh yeah, couple other things I meant to show you guys here. So there's a few bits of statistics that you can run on your stuff here before you execute a plan. It'll tell us how much operating time and work time there is to complete this whole thing, how many total operations, and how many are deliverable? How much will the market absorb? The material and the estimated salaries. Now, this does not factor in walking time, which is significant, but still, we get paid. We make quite a bit here on these tables, so absolutely, we want to execute that project. Because all they really need to do is just finish assembling the last couple of these tables, and then we can sell them. Meanwhile, our Karen dolls just sitting there, glaring at us. Right then. We're also waiting for the builders to come. That's why nothing has been built yet. Because we keep ordering stuff. We do definitely need more truck bays here. He kind of jumped in order line here. Alright, more deliveries. That's going to be our woodworking stuff. And we'll go ahead and sell these because they're going to be in the way otherwise. Yeah, everyone's idle at the moment because they ran out of table stuff to do. But I can tell you right now that they're going to get real busy real quick once they get all the materials in. Oh no! Someone chucked her head. Got doll heads flying through the walls. All right, here come the builders. They've waited their turn patiently. Builder, singular. I guess this is a one-person job. It seems to scale with how much you want them to do. How many people come. But yeah, let's move this thing, because I see room for expansion here in the near future, too. Alright, so we got our tables going out here. This is gonna net us a fair amount of money. Once we're done with the Barbara dolls, we're gonna change gears and get ourselves some toy food production goodness going here. And it will be goodness. It will be absolute goodness. Yeah, we're gonna do a big remodel here. I'm gonna just let the production run its course. Yeah, not so many people helping you with the tables, man. You're gonna have to carry all those yourself, because we be busy here. We're busy making more Hey, watch the merchandise! Come on, don't go flinging our tables around. It's a good thing those things have a high durability rating. Alright, so we are, so that she's building out our thing here. curious that she leaves the last little peg there, but whatever. It'll be done when it's done. Okay, now I guess we decided to help him out. So that's going to be a decent payday once all those get in the truck and he drives off with them. Yeah, once there's concrete on the floor, we can start putting stuff. But I'm gonna wait for her to finish building all her stuff. The other thing that we got to do is plan out another break room, because we're gonna need to hire a bunch of people, and that's gonna require break rooms. Absolutely, we're gonna need more break rooms. Yeah, you're sick of waiting for tables. I know you're not getting any help here. But persevere, man. I think that's your last one, because that's our first table coming off the line for the last order. So he'll be fine. That's the last table. You're going to be driving off anyway. No need to get pissy about it. Right then, off you go. $6,000 in the bank. Bada boom, bada bing. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's plan out our next thing. We want to plan out a new break room here, because we're going to be wanting to hire even more workers. So another break room would probably do quite well. Now, we could turn this into another break room, but we could, actually. It's a little big, though, for another break room. The other thing we could do is turn this strip here into just a giant break room. Why don't we do that, actually? So we're going to move you once again. This is our dumpster for leftover parts. I try not to do recipes that have leftovers, so it doesn't get used very often, so we don't exactly need it in a centrally located spot. But yeah, let's do a nice long break room here. Maybe with a little nub up here to hold a couple of extra items. Yeah, something like this. And all the way out to here. And yeah, I know you get all weird when I plan stuff. All right, so you can't do a door out there, so we'll do the door out to here. Oh, you're trapped. All right. Well, that's okay. We're gonna move you. Actually, we're gonna move you. That will get it out of the way and let them free themselves. We're gonna do a whole big bit of rearranging here, but we'll let the worker out. Don't you worry. Ooh, we got some sparks flying here. Let's do a big mass repair while we're on the subject. Yeah, it definitely remembers the disrepair statistics, so definitely want to keep that in mind. Yeah, I think turning this into another break room is a smart idea right here. Even though it's next to another one, it'll be sort of like an overflow break room. And because it's a separate room, you don't get the penalties for it. And I kind of wish I could fit a door here, though. Not gonna lie. But then as we expand the factory out further, it'll make more sense to have the extra room. We'll have like a door. We'll plan it. Actually, I probably should have put a doorway over here just to parse out the space. In fact, I could probably do that now. Yeah, something like no, something like that. Oh, they'll just do it for while they're on the job? Oh, that's nice of them. Yeah, that way we parse out the space. All right, we let that other person out here. So one thing we're going to need to do, we're going to need to add a few pieces of equipment here. We're going to need to move our painters over and around a little bit. We're going to need to scooch you down a smidge-meter. Well, we'll scooch you after that one gets moved. I know this is disrupting our Karen doll production, but I want to prep ourselves for our next... So 1, 2. Yeah, we wanted to move that down by 2. And we need to order ourselves another painting station, because now we will have 3 separate items to paint. Which, actually, hang on, let's move the water cooler. We can move you here, actually. That's a fine place for it. Get you out of the way. Speaking of the way, somebody get Karen's head off the ground, please. I mean, there's no space available for plastic pellets. There's tons of space available for plastic pellets. What you talking about, Willis? Okay, let's, because we got the cash for it, let's kit this break room out big time here. So we want to, let's see, actually, is the coffee maker smaller? Not small enough to squeeze there, sadly. So, because we're going to want 1 by 1 and 1 by the other. Yeah, that's, what if we put you here? Alright, well, you know what, let's put the radio here. No? There... Oh, I see. We do have to put one of the capacity items in here first, in order just to denote it as a break room. Okay, so we're going to put that in here first, and then we can get everything else flowing. Right then, paint station. Paint station's going to be over here. And we're going to want another assembly station, because it takes a little bit while longer to assemble these. So we'll get another assembly station here, and everything's going to play off of here, and then obviously we'll have the finished goods over there. We are also going to need another injection press, which we can get right here. That's going to be easy enough. We're also going to need some more decor. Actually, what we could do here, let's move you. And let's sell you off. Because I want to scooch this, I could scooch this shelf over a little bit. Maybe make things a little bit more efficient for everybody. I'm going to wait for this shelf to empty itself before I move it, because that would be ideal here. So let's just order these things. I should have ordered more break room stuff, because now we can get you here in the corner. I'm trying to think of the best place for these that would not that would make it easy. I guess right here, or right here. Actually, right there would be the least space wasteful. Now, can we squeeze in a picnic table here without disrupting flow? Yes, we can. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. Yeah, that works. Video game. Video game. Foosball. The TV and the Coolatron is going to be a tougher prospect, though. moving this over here would give us a little bit bigger of a chunk. Actually, moving you over here like that would probably be a little bit better. And now we can't afford all this big McLarge huge here. We got to sell some of our stuff. But, I mean, both the barber doll and the square table are coming due, so we should be in good shape. So I'm not going to cancel anything out here. And then once the barber doll's out and done, then we can do a big ol' changeover. Oh yeah, one other thing we got to plan out is a billboard for here. As much as I and I do stand by my dislike of the billboard. Actually, is there any? Yeah, there's some inventory there. I'm going to move the shelf, and then that will determine my placement of the billboard. Yeah, they're not going to use any of the new stuff just yet, but that's okay. That's quite all right. Yeah, it looks like we'll have... Actually, we have room for 13 tables, it looks like. 14 if you count one that they leave on the shelf at the very end. So, next run, we'll do a run of 14 of them. In fact, you guys are just about done with your tables, so let's plan out another run of 14 here. Just get the inventory flowing here. Might as well get that going here because we're about to clog up our stuff with others. Let's see here. Yeah, just about done here. So we'll keep those going. Open our market here. And deliver. Level up. Excellent. Let's see what we get here. Alright, so yeah, direct marketing is one. The less anti-slip and fall, that's definitely one to consider. We don't need the specialist just yet. Greater reward for client contracts. And then rent reduced and the cost of a new plot. So this might be a good one to get before getting the plots one. So yeah. You know what? I'm going to hold this in reserve. Because you don't have to spend the points just this second. Okay, let's move you now that we can. And that will allow us to place our stuff here. And actually you're too inefficient for this room. Let's be very honest here. So, this thing is now needing to be resized. Perfect. We also need to add this third injection press to the mix. We're also going to grab our billboard here. Although well, it doesn't have to be. It's not technically in the way. People just loop around it. Is there yeah, we can actually get a fan in here as another little goodie. Not a flower box, a fan. Can't quite fit a flower box. Just to get some more beneficial stuff going here. And our Karen dolls are ready, so let's get them out of here. Ooh, what do we got here? Chairs. Simple chairs. Well, we'll look at your simple chairs in a minute, my friend. We gotta get paid here. We gotta get paid and gotta plan out our next moves. And I realized I did not name our new employee. So in between this episode and next, I will assign name in-game patron names to our new hires. All right, we got paid. We got paid just enough actually. So let's pull the trigger. All right, folks. So in our next episode, we're going to start setting up our toy food here. We're also going to look at getting our... see if we can do something for Mr. IKEA here in making some simple chairs. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent, your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!